Hello, YouTube. Ray Cosme here. Today I am joined with my the other host, Mr. J315 or Yak.
Yo.
I'm also here today with Wax or Ethan.
Why would you call me such a thing?
I'm also here with Gigi or Gabriel.
Seriously.
And to round it out, I'm also here with the Unbothered King, aka Devontae.
Don't say my government like that.
Oh.
Loop that out.
Alright, before we actually get into the podcast, I was on a podcast called the Polly Podcast, and that came out whenever I upload. I'm not sure how. It might be a day or two since I uploaded, but it came out on Wednesday, the 23rd. So yeah, but I was on that podcast, and go check that out. Because I like them. Hopefully I can be on there in the future, and hopefully I can
Link
bring
will
them.
be in the description below.
And hopefully they can actually be on our podcast in the future, because they're both really cool. I enjoyed Darius, and I enjoyed I forgot the other man's name. I feel so bad, but I enjoyed. But yeah, I felt bad, but I enjoyed both of them. I got into. We talked about a lot of stuff. We talked about polyamory. We talked about this crazy wench that I talked to, and yeah. Anyways, to start, I guess, today's topic, I saw a post on Facebook the other day, and I'm gonna try to send it. I'm gonna try to send it to everyone. I sent it to Mr. J.
Just enlighten me.
Yeah, like the rest of us, please.
Let me actually see. Do I have it pulled up? Let me check my screenshots. That's not a screenshot.
The scriptures.
The sacred text. Okay, here we
Like,
go.
curse that shit.
So I have I was on Facebook scrolling the other day, and I don't think we have ever talked about any dating app like Tinder or Bumble, but this chick, she posted on Facebook saying, I just downloaded Tinder and I'm getting so many matches, and I don't know how to respond to all these dudes. And I went to the comments to see, how the people will respond. Think, you're like, oh, you got to do this, but no. The first comment is, oh, that's easy. I just don't reply. Fuck them. And the second one is,
What?
the second one is, I don't talk to any of them. Use your Tinder as a funnel to your other social medias. So, I don't know if all of y'all here have used Tinder, but I know I have, and I know Mr. J have. And it's just a barren wasteland whenever I use it. So I see whenever I do somehow manage to get a match. Is this how it is? Is this why we don't get responses? Like
I think it's crazy. I think it's hilarious, actually, that there was even one person who asked instead of like immediately went to what the second one said. I guess it was their first time using the app, but like from what I've heard you talk about, it seems like most of them just do that off the jump. Like they don't even have to think about it. It's just weird.
I don't have a fucking concrete statistic, but from what I've seen and heard personally, a majority of them do.
Like, I think it's insane that you even found like a post about one person just being like, what do I do? I'm surprised you didn't immediately and again, I guess that is a person probably actually looking for dates and not.
Yeah, I was just saying, not every one of them is out to just fucking clout farm.
But it seems...
But it's so funny that they're like, someone responded, nah, fuck them, just, advertise.
Fuck them.
Like,
they're interested in dating you. Fuck them.
So I gotta ask though, because we've seen how wild that can be. Am I wrong for whenever I see someone who doesn't have a bio, they just have their Instagram and their Snapchat? Am I wrong for reporting accounts like that?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. And I will say right now that definitely fucking dating apps suffering for no moderation. Suffering.
Don't Don't
That's
you have
why
you got
it be
a
giving up.
you got a plan for an app? Go ahead, speak it. Speak it.
I would, but I don't want anybody to steal it. And I don't know if I can
Right.
trademark this podcast.
No, I don't think
So it's hard to not talk about it. but no, definitely. I don't think you're wrong at all, because they're there on a dating app that you've heard my opinion on this before. If you're on a dating app, I personally feel that the least you should be trying to get away from that app is friends with benefits. Least.
And the most is a relationship.
The most is a committed relationship, or whatever type of relationship that you're trying to see from there, but something more than just, oh yeah, go follow my Instagram.
No,
Bullshit.
no doubt, it's wrong to use dating apps for for just advertisements, right? But like thinking about it, legit, that's like a peak scam.
No, I'm gonna be honest. It is a very smart thing to do. Yes, because we know how. Look, as a man, I can say I know how it is when I see someone that's really attractive. My eyes and penis go ooga booga ooga, and I think, oh, maybe if I follow her and message her, maybe she'll respond. But you got to think of it realistically. How many dudes do you think follow her on Instagram and message her?
How many others do you think have tried this?
I think it'd be different if the women were like doing that in hopes of, oh well, maybe I'll get them to like subscribe to it. Can I say that word on YouTube?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
Oh, maybe I'll get them to subscribe to my OnlyFans or whatever. But this kind of stuff was actually happening before like OnlyFans existed. Because I remember you talking about it. You were sitting right on the couch next to me talking about it.
God.
Just depressed.
Yeah, like I remember that day super vividly. It's the day something else happened. Not gonna get into that right now, but like,
wait, what?
It was the day that you suppressed the thought about Doja Cat having a white boy.
Dude, pain that day.
Jesus.
Michael was going through it.
That day
The
was.
world was shattered.
That day was pain after pain. I still can't look. Still, fuck her. She's a terrible human.
Okay, but no. Anyway, forgetting Doja Cat. I don't care about her. Her music kind of fire though. No
I
cap.
seen a video
But,
of her sucking her middle fingers, and that kind of.
It was like this like Tinder shit was happening like way before OnlyFans was like popping. So I'm just wondering, what were they driving their numbers up for? Is it like a dopamine thing? Like they just want?
Well, you know, if you get enough followers on Instagram, then like they'll pay you to advertise shit. So maybe that's just it. And I think that.
That definitely is it. That definitely is it.
I'm not, cause like the thing is, okay, like I see a lot of podcasts, like, you know, you got Fresh and Fit, you got Kevin Samuels, you got people like that. They just straight up berate women. Oh, I'm just gonna be honest. They just kind of talk. Like, look, Kevin Samuels, that man, he sometimes.
They deserve it.
Wait.
that was a joke.
Why would you say something like that in such a public way?
I said it before. I'll say it again.
That's one of those. That's one of those
God.
things that you say in a room with your friends, like, but no one else can hear it. You just said anyone can hear this.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
I mean, I think men and women deserve berating equally.
I mean, I
do dumbass shit.
You know, I berate men and women.
Yeah,
equally, I'm a
gender
lunatic.
shouldn't be above being berated for their crazy actions. Okay.
I'm a lunatic, to be fair. I do remember. It's gonna get a little off topic.
Close to snapping, huh?
Yes. I remember I was talking to Po Bunny. I think I'm just gonna say that. I was talking to her once.
What?
Ashley. Ash.
Why'd you say?
Ho
Why'd
Bunny-
you say?
Why did you go even deeper?
Ho Bunny is her Instagram tag.
Why did you say Ho Bunny?
Oh,
I said,
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, Ho
That
Bunny.
was just a title you had for it. I was
said,
like, what?
Ho Bunny, what the fuck?
Why didn't you just repeat yourself? Why did you give up?
I
Why did you give up?
didn't understand.
You could have explained it.
Okay, I was talking to Po Bunny once, and like, she was, cause I was talking, I forgot it was something that happened, and like I was berating like this chick or whatever because she was being a stupid bitch, and she was like, "Why do you always
That's
talk?"
pretty usual.
And she's like, "Why are you always talking about women?" I said, "Oh, you must be crazy. Didn't like just yesterday I sent you a screenshot of me berating a man?" She's like, "Yeah, but you know, it's different." I said, "Nah, equal rights, equal fights. I hate everyone." But
Yes.
back to what I was saying. I'm not trying to, cause like, look, you see Kevin Sanders, you see Fresh and Fit, you see a lot of people like start podcasts or whatever to like, I guess, demean women, to talk down on women and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to sound like an incel or anything. I don't want to sound like a nice guy, a neckbeard. I'm genuinely curious. I don't know about y'all, but I'm genuinely curious about how should people go about meeting women these days, because dating apps don't work. I don't go out a lot, but when me, Leonard, and Cameron went to the club, whenever we tried to approach someone, like, it kind of just didn't work. The one time we got approached was by this older woman, and she was a mommy dom, and she kind of wanted us to go on stage so she could beat us, but that's different.
Huh?
There be any sex involved?
No.
I was
Oh.
trying to beat your ass at the club.
No.
So I'm not gonna say the name of the club. We went to the club on a certain night, and it was a kink night. And like they're like they were selling a bunch of like fetish items, and like a bunch of like not sex was going on, but there are a lot of kinks and shit were going on. And I remember I was like looking at some of the
Freak asses.
I was looking at some of the paddles and shit, and I don't know what the fuck Leonard was doing, but Cameron was talking to this man and this woman, and I came outside and I was like, you know, hey, and she was explaining everything to him. She was like, yeah, I'm a mommy dom, you know, and she showed us a video of her whipping someone on stage. She said, you know, if you guys ever, you know, are interested, you know, you can talk to me. And I was like, well, it's not what I'm looking for, because she had a husband, and her husband was a daddy dom. He was also white and she was black, so I evaded. I immediately.
The cook?
I don't know. I didn't. No, they both had subs who they like to beat on stage.
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
Michael, if you had just started with Kink Night, you wouldn't even had to explain all that. I just wanted to let you finish.
Shut up!
Look, I'm sorry.
Okay, look, I've talked a lot.
Wait, what about CBT?
Yeah, no,
Is that an offer?
What about? What do you mean? Is that an offer? I don't know. I ran away from her.
Why didn't you ask?
I didn't know. She would have thought I was into it.
She does that?
But you are into it.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Sound like bitch to me.
I am. Who said I'm into CBT?
But she does that? That's a service that she
You're into a
offers?
lot. Why are you stopping there?
Okay, so I'm assuming she offers CBT. She showed me a video of her with the whip whipping this woman's ass.
That sounds
Talking about
nice.
CBT.
I don't know if she does CBT. Do you want to be sounded? Should I ask her about that? Huh?
You're a sick individual.
I'm a sick individual. You're asking about CBT.
That's a whole nother level.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
It's like a step below it.
Yeah.
It's a step above it.
No.
For the viewers,
I'd argue.
No.
for the viewers out there, can you explain what sounding is?
No.
Yes.
CBT is definitely worse.
I've talked.
Come on, dude. They need like a
I
description.
feel
of
like
it.
I've talked enough. I'm gonna let somebody else take
depending
over.
on the type of CBT, right? The cock and ball torture for the layman.
Yeah, but
They could be just like, you know, light pushing the sack, you know?
yeah,
Doesn't
but
have
it
to
can
be
also
stomping.
range from that to like stomping, beating with
But-
a bat.
Sounding is only pain.
The CBT is only pain.
I'm
Oh,
aware that this is my fault, but I only said
Rod.
like 5 words.
Rod.
Look,
What are y'all gonna explain? What's
The inside's gonna be hollow. It's gonna be
Look.
pumped open like a vein.
What are you
I'd rather fucking that than getting it just beaten.
I need my shit cut off if this is
Apparently,
happening.
sounding is pretty. I don't know. Apparently, it's very intense feeling. So
I can imagine. So
Does that does it shrink back? Or like how?
what do you mean? The hole?
Like the hole, yeah.
It just closes. It closes back up to its normal size.
Dude, that's fucking.
Ah.
Does it like stay eventually if you keep doing it?
I mean,
Like loose, you know?
theoretically, you would have to keep it in there
Loose
for quite
big
some
pussy.
time. You'd have to keep it in there for a while.
If y'all want me to, I can go. I'm gonna let y'all.
No, I don't.
You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
I don't.
Cause I saw a meme on Facebook. It was from the subreddit r/sounding.
How is there a meme from that Reddit?
There's a subreddit about sounding.
How is there a subreddit?
As a subreddit, there's a subreddit about. This is Reddit we're talking about.
Does it show it?
You're right.
Or is it like, what's the meme?
Okay, the meme. It was like. So,
What's the meme in general?
So it was just the dude who was like, I've been playing Elden Ring for like a couple hours, and he said, and I left I've been sounding myself for like a couple hours now, and that's it.
What?
Yes.
before you even talking about it, man, you
A
gotta
couple
say
of
something.
hours?
Yes.
How is that a meme? And also, how did we get here?
I just fucking walked in.
Oh.
How is this a conversation?
Oh, Michael didn't switch. He didn't switch everybody to a different channel.
It's fine.
How did we get here? I feel like we gotta take a step back.
Do they use lube?
Okay. Not taking a step back.
Oh, I remember.
No, keep going, keep going.
Do they?
Do they?
though, dude?
Well,
They
Hey.
have to use lube. They can't put it in there dry.
okay,
Do they
wait.
what now?
It wouldn't
Okay,
smell
Oh,
okay.
Michael?
good.
Hold on.
Okay,
Objection.
Hold on, I'm on the oh no, I
You
don't
have
like this.
to.
I don't like this.
You can't stick that thing in there dry. It would be worse.
So I'm on the I'm getting really scared. I'm on the r/sounding subreddit, and about community. Sounding is the practice of inserting objects into the urethra for sexual and
Oh,
or
it can be anything.
mental pleasure. When practiced correctly,
What?
it can give all sorts of nice feelings, and safe play is absolutely encouraged. If you're curious about this kink or just don't understand why anyone would indulge in it, please see the sticky post addressing the common questions. Meetup type posts are not allowed here. Oh no. Try r/sounding meetups to find other interested
What?
sounders.
Oh!
Fuck no.
Interesting.
No, shut up.
What's daddy?
What do you mean? I'm gonna look.
You gotta find somebody to meet up with.
I guess I could.
You
Can we get a
Michael was
sounder
just
on the
talking
podcast?
about how do you meet up with women in the modern age, and that is one way.
I don't
Yeah,
think I'm gonna.
use r/sounding.
All right, so I'm gonna just say before y'all even join.
What the fuck, bro?
That's what we actually came all the way back around, guys. We answered Michael's question.
Before you join the stream.
Oh, that's
Come the fuck
that's
on, man.
Is that
Before you join the stream, just know
You see
it's
that there?
someone's sound.
So, what do you think happens? So do you think it's maybe I should
Oh
look up
god!
Man.
because what if someone? So let's
No,
imagine,
okay,
right?
Okay, wait, Gabriel, please come back. At least look at the Look at the comments. Look at the comments.
I thought you were gonna say look at the
No, shut up. No,
That's a beautiful penis. That's the first comment I see.
okay, y'all read.
That's a beautiful penis. Hey, shout out to Tricks Motel on Reddit.
Fuck.
Dude,
Yes.
What does that bitch mean? He loves the beaded sounds. Like, is there a noise?
dude
What?
said nice cock, bro. What the fuck?
Yes.
Beautiful cock
Nice
too.
cock, bro.
Fucking double hard eyes. These
You
are
have to let 'em know.
mere 9 hours ago. Why? Why bring it up and not say anything?
Okay, wait.
Didn't even give me a warning.
Okay, how long is 18
Oh.
millimeters? Hold up.
Oh, bitch.
Oh,
See, that's not as bad.
that's not as bad.
Why would I think, but it's not the other thing. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
Wait, go back down. You see that? What can I say? I have a slutty piss hole.
What? No,
Fuck.
they're not putting this in their vagina. They're putting that in their urethra. Women are
What
putting this in their
fuck?
urethra.
Yes, that's how you
I
do
understand
it,
that.
jackass.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck? I thought it would be a dick. No homo.
He really didn't say no homo.
Of course.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's almost
Alright,
So you know those ones that are like, what would you call them that would kind of
Get
look
it
like
off
anal
the screen.
beads before you urethra?
Go to the com. There's nothing.
I don't.
Bro.
I can't even comprehend what that is because my eyes are pained from looking at it.
That shit got me wheezy.
Okay, so what we should how do we get here? We should they say we
How did
should
you get here,
we
freaky
should,
ass
we should go to the
bitch?
sticky post addressing common question. Where the fuck is the sticky post?
Yeah, I'm curious, dude.
On the right, I
I need
think,
to know.
but I have no idea.
What is the
Middle
beneficial factors of this shit?
No.
What? Anyway, who
Alright.
is two?
Pleasure.
Man.
How does one
Man.
derive pleasure from sounding? I need
You
answers.
know what? This is what happens when you cut the foreskin off. Foreskin gang wins.
Why would you
Yeah.
ever say that?
Every
Dude,
time.
do you think
Every
one of these
time.
guys? We've run into cut cocks the whole time, right?
I think so actually.
Go back.
Okay.
Bro.
We need check 10 and check at least this whole
It's crazy
page.
because you can't show any of this on the podcast.
Oh,
Get that-
if you've noticed,
The viewers-
first off to the
Please
viewers.
God, I already see him holding it.
First off to the viewers, we're looking at r/sounding. Second
I'm
off,
so sorry.
I literally have the Yorkshine image up. I am not going to add any of this because we would get deleted off of YouTube.
No, you should add him, but you should draw over there.
You can you can
Get
add
your,
it. You just have to blur it out.
fuck, dude. That made me sick in the pit of my
Bro,
stomach.
this shit.
Look,
I don't
watched
know
the
why
video
y'all
and
looking
like
at
that's just
that.
a chode.
Why are y'all
Dude,
looking at
There's
that
no
shit?
way
Oh,
you
no,
put
no,
that
no,
in
wait.
there.
Look in the
What's in
front of
there?
it.
He put it like,
It's out. That's what
Yeah,
he put
like
bro. Yeah, the tool.
yeah.
The fucking steel rod. Oh
Stop!
God.
Stop!
He's
I've
sick.
got the whole.
And he's hanging it out like some jewelry,
Now,
dude.
Michael, scroll back down. Homie said I got the whole toolbox you can try.
Bruh. What the fuck?
That hurt.
is
These are
that?
inflicting physical pain onto me.
I like the
Bro.
rings that he has on. Those are some nice rings.
This that is hot as hell. Bitch, hell is hot and you're burning for eternity. Oh, who are these people?
Bang! Bang, bang, bang!
Please,
Repent! Repent!
What
Repent.
the fuck is this?
a gland's ring.
No. I can see.
What the
Go
hell?
scroll back up to the penis in question. You see?
Fucking
You
ring
can see a
under the
ring around the
gland.
tip and a ring around the ball sack. That's two rings. I was like, yeah, those are some nice rings.
So he's
Yo.
so he's sounding himself. Oh, let me tell you what's happening here.
It's a sack ring. This is CBT, little mini CBT.
This literally.
Rings give you that other.
It's
type
the
of-
merging of both.
I'm gonna get those rings.
So
soon.
sounding.
Wait.
This is sounding and edging all at once, and
Yep.
CBT. Sounding and CBT, they cross with each other because this is inflicted.
Did he like squat over and do it? Because he's like looking
That's
up.
what it's
Oh,
looking like.
boy, you can see his nipples.
Yeah, you can see his
he has
nipples.
pierced nipples.
Piercings. Yeah, he has piercings.
He's just a he's a freak.
Why are y'all
This is pretty
fully
fucking
expecting this man's cock?
Ah! Okay, look, but look, it's not like you said. This man has foreskin. Look at.
No, that's circumcised.
No, he's not circumcised.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
That's why.
That doesn't cover his head. Look at his
No,
whole head.
that's because he has it pulled back. He has it pulled back. This man is.
There's no way it's that perfect.
The
Yes.
shape
Why?
of that penis is not a circumcised one. I can tell you that
Yeah,
right
he
now.
is not-
Why?
He's not circumcised. Okay, but
He's not
okay, so
circumcised.
I have a question. Why is his penis lip like that? I don't.
Why,
Because he's not
Extra skin.
circumcised.
He is circumcised. He pulled it back.
No,
Bro.
there's levels to it. He's got like a doctor's a professional cut, a clean cut.
No, dude, that's excess
Bro.
fat right there.
Bro,
Dude, unless
why y'all
right
expecting
below
this
it.
man meat, bro.
Ah.
Y'all expecting
Yeah,
this
we
man
got the cock command.
Bro.
The meat manager.
Look at this comment. Look at this comment right here, guys. Look at this shit.
That's a beautiful sight. Would be happy to take that sound out with my teeth, then swallow your cock.
Fuck.
Bro, we on the deep fucking end.
How you shove a pen in there, dude? Like that doesn't hurt.
Oh, I imagine that.
No,
It's a whole contraption.
No!
It's a little contraption on
He has a torture device.
This fucking small little pecker, dude. He's torturing it. He's torturing it. Hell yeah, it's so hot. What the fuck is wrong with
Viewers,
that?
I want y'all to know that I got dragged into this crazy shit. I was held against my fucking will. I'm not looking at this dumb shit.
That fucking person's name is Cold Steel Rod, dude.
Dude.
Oh, still Rod Irvin. This was he posted that 15 hours. That was 15 hours ago.
Yes, no, all these posts you clicked on have been like a day ago. Have you not noticed that?
Cold Still Ride, dude. He's got
Every
a
single
Cold
post
Still
of these is like
Ride.
recent.
How did we get Jesus?
We're fucking idiots.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Why is
yeah.
he like? Why is he
Yeah.
hard? Like I flicked away. No, I flicked back by accident. Fuck.
I mean, you don't have much of a choice to be, right?
The other guy was kinda soft. That was impressive.
That's a little fucking dick dildo.
It's a dick fish. Yeah, like what is
Yo,
that?
no, it's a dick
It's a
dragon, dude. It's a
tentacle.
tiny dragon.
It's a dick octopus dildo.
Oh my
Well, up to the
God.
title. It's Kraken. It's a Kraken.
Yeah, it's
not-
what
correct,
it is.
see?
You guys
It's
know
a
like
dick cracking dildo.
Oh, it is.
My nigga,
Oh.
I did not know. Did y'all just compare this man penis to the Kraken?
No,
He
it's a
has a-
Kraken.
no, it's a
He
Kraken
has
he's shoving in.
tiny cracking dildo that he's gonna shove in the tip.
It's a Kraken sound. That's why we have to be technical here.
Sound it.
Man.
Sound that cracking dildo.
How did
That's
he
fucking
get here?
adorable. Where did you get that? That's it.
How did
Woo.
he get
Like
here?
Canadian seller deep fantasies on Etsy.
No.
No.
Are they meant for that? Or are they just?
I think they're meant for that, dude.
Wait, you can find like dildos on Etsy?
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. You can find a lot of stuff on Etsy.
You can
Find sounds on Etsy.
For anyone who's into sound.
My mini dragon Kraken sound.
Ah.
Dude, he's. Damn, man.
So, did people like? Did you think like they ever like rip them out like really fast?
That like a Beyblade.
I think they wouldn't survive.
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
wait,
Some
wait,
fucking
okay, wait, wait,
dimensional.
Mr. J, please read Rejected Angels.
Actually, what's very tight, my urethra is kind of larger sized. Not sure the diameter of this one because of not being able to see the item in store, but the one I have is definitely 120 large x 10 millimeters widest width. The one pictured is longer, wider at its widest. I've used plenty of lube and made some of my own, as you can see.
Answers fucking found.
Oh my god.
So,
I bet she's X3, dude.
So, are there like any? All these people commenting are like, you know, they're penis wielders, right?
No, no
Yeah.
way. This is there's
You know, that one
there's-
isn't as shocking as I thought,
That-
but it's
that-
kind of fucking wild still.
There's unique. Oh, I actually
charging it.
Yo, that's dangerous. What if you get a battery?
Yo,
stuck in
he's
it?
fucking Thundercock
Charging
now.
it, yeah, he's
Actually,
charging it.
He's living on the edge, bro. His dick is
Chad
gonna be
Thundercock.
electrically charged.
That guy said I can still only fit a triple A looking great.
I wanna
Yo, so
see all
Michael,
y'all
right?
fucking
Yeah.
Have all the
What did you say?
commenters been like other people with penis?
Wow,
They're
beautiful
penis
cock.
wielders.
I
Have
don't know.
I feel like they just use this as an excuse to look at dicks.
because like
I think
they're
most of
they're
them
saying
are.
like, oh, that's hot and stuff. Like, so are most of the people that sound like
What am I even
not
looking
straight?
at?
That's a little pen, shiny pen, going in.
that looks scary?
So essentially, what you're saying, all Sony is not.
Oh wait, hold up.
Kind of like, you know.
Currently making a sounding game in Unity. It's still very work
What?
in progress.
I want to see it.
Man,
Oh no.
Y'all ready for this video? Oh no.
It's actually a good game!
It's
It's a good game! Oh my
Why
fucking
does the
God.
dick move like that?
Why? Yeah. What?
Because
That's
that's how
not
it would move. That's
It's
how it
like
would move.
it's swallowing.
It would sink to the bottom of your shit.
No, it wouldn't sink to the bottom.
Yeah.
How else is he gonna show it? He's gotta push it at the bottom.
That's fucking
Like,
crazy.
he's
got
got the work in
physics.
progress. Yeah, he's got dick physics though.
Peen options. Is that what that says?
Yes,
Is
it says peen options. Oh no.
Unity's
Okay,
my favorite
dude.
game for sounding games.
Ew, it's like squiggling and growing.
What is happening? Are you supposed to make the dick come or something? Like, what is the
I wanna
point of
feel
I
it?
think it's just for your own sick enjoyment.
Yeah, I think
There's
think
no
he's
goal
got-
here. It's like Minecraft.
Yeah, he's a sicko. People love this shit. They're
Dick
going
craft.
crazy.
Damn
Yo!
fun! Wow!
Now that is cool.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
what did you say?
Alright,
You
What
know,
did you
guys,
say?
maybe we just don't understand. Maybe it's time for somebody
I
to try
clearly
and
don't get it.
report.
Oh
I'm
my
about to
God.
blast my fucking
Oh,
man.
No.
You know what?
you
I
can
know
see.
the name.
Look at how
No.
deep it is.
It's gone
Look
too
at how
Nah,
deep it is.
nah,
Look
turn it
at-
off.
No.
Turn it off now.
It was
Turn it
accurate,
off
Gabe.
now.
It was
Turn it
accurate.
off
That's
now.
why you never click.
You've gone too far. That's enough.
Okay.
So that answered the question. They
Turn it
can
off.
move it pretty fast.
Holy fuck, you just in my eyes. I didn't think I'd ever see that in my fucking life.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn off the
I
fuck.
thought I'd have to come across that on a fucking dark web website or something, dude.
Turn it off.
Someone,
I just witnessed this.
someone, please change the subject.
It's
They
over.
can-
Just turn the podcast off. Turn it off.
You want to end the podcast on sounding?
I don't know.
Nothing
what else
even
to do.
happened this time around, guys. It's just a hodgepodge of dick and pain.
I hate you, dude.
You went too far. You went too far.
That man was masturbating while
Stop
he had
it.
the sound in.
That as if that wasn't bad enough. I wasn't that like scared me away, and then I flicked back, and then all I saw was fucking like nightmares. I couldn't believe it.
This is why you never click this stream.
The forbidden truth. My eyes couldn't behold it.
Nope.
What?
You know, I've never actually seen it in motion like that before.
Okay, how about this? How about this? I know, I guess an ending topic that we can finish off on. So Risk of Rain 2 has had an update lately. They dropped the DLC, the Survivors of the Void. Please, boys, give your thoughts and opinion of the DLC.
No,
All I
far,
can think
right?
about is a
No,
new
it's
character's
already
big
ruined. You
scrotum
can't salvage
dick
this.
arm and fucking something ramming in it like I just saw.
No, Michael,
What are you
can't
talking
salvage
about?
This is gonna have to be like a forbidden
Fuck
file
you.
or something.
Fuck you.
You can't
PTSD
salvage this
now.
one. This is like an extra. It's over.
This can go up. This can go up.
You can't
Like, it
salvage
has
this.
to
This
go
isn't
up.
even like
No,
You have to use this after the pain I just went through.
This has to go up.
He has to.
no. It's gotta be its own thing. You can't just change. No one's gonna want to talk about like.
This is kosher.
This can't be a podcast. We gotta name it a different title or some shit.
Okay, so
No, it could be like the cum clone one.
No.
It'd be like
That
me
one
and the
was a
boys
podcast.
talking about sound.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That
think
one was a podcast.
I don't
that
even
was a
know
podcast.
what. I don't even know how to like.
You look,
Use that.
you figure it out. You figure it out.
Are you just
Yeah,
posting up clarity of your own fucking sick devices, realizing the damage you've done now after it's all said and done and useless?
You literally
Use-
took us down this path.
Use a dirty bitch Ray costuming. I want you to know that a dirty ass bitch.
Look. Survivors of the Void came out. New Void enemies. We got new maps, new music. Chris Christodoulou has some bangers. What
This nigga thought he was gonna get to change the subject, but I'm still out here talking about dick, nigga.
How do y'all look? Come on, man. How y'all feel?
Well, if
about
I
it?
have to give you my honest opinion, I honestly thought it was a refreshing pace of
Yeah, it's
difficulty. See,
It's like my cock and a rod going through it.
Shut up!
I found the enemies to be a nice breath of fresh air, except for they're strong as all holy balls. The difficulty seems to have increased, although I can't really confirm that. It's just a feeling I get. The game is still fun nonetheless, and in fact, I've been having
Very
more
fun.
fun doing no
It's
artifact
difficult.
runs than I
It's
used
very
to have
difficult.
doing artifact runs.
You know,
It's very
There's,
difficult. and
there's that fuck ass enemy, the big floating diamond with the beam of like
oh,
hot
yeah.
metal rodness.
Yeah, the one that griefed us for like an hour.
What do you mean?
We got griefed.
What do you mean it griefed y'all?
We
for-
got on the stage.
For an
We
hour.
cleared
It
the
did.
stage.
Oh yeah, no,
Gabe
it did.
and I-
For an hour.
Tag the
Gabe-
devs in this actually, please. This will
Gabe-
be a perfect thing to tag them in.
Gabe
We go from
hit
talking
it.
about sound.
Disregard the part of the.
Yeah,
We go from sounding to
Then-
risk of
then
rain.
please watch from here on.
Send them the point of the podcast. Send them this point. Send them this point.
Well,
Yeah, you can do that. You can copy the time.
okay.
So, yeah, let's talk about that ZI contract, keys construct, or whatever the fuck. Let's talk about that floating diamond. All right, that enemy needs fucking reworking now.
It does expeditiously.
Let's say if we said fuck changing the difficulty, because I like I said, I feel like it's just gotten slightly harder. Like they've scaled them up a little bit, and it threw me off at first, but now I'm kind of getting back to my groove. But that enemy is right. It's a lot. It spawns enemies on itself constantly. They aren't weak enemies either. Those fucking little pyramid triangles. When they hit you, they hit hard.
A lot of the
Okay.
enemies hit hard. Like
Yeah, a lot of the DLC enemies hit hard regardless, but they hit hard. It spawns those on itself constantly. It can fly. Another big thing. A lot of melee characters, that's tough right there. It can
Can't reach his
put
eyes.
a barrier around itself and make it immune to projectiles. No more long range hits. You don't get that. And then, right, it has the single greatest thing that makes it the most cuck boss in the game. It can back up. And that sounds crazy. But our run almost ended because of that.
What do you? How did it?
Cry.
How did it fucking like grief you for an hour? I'm still confused.
So we're on the purple stage 5.
Yes.
And the boss spawns at like the top right, up on that the one you have to take the vent on top. And
wait, was this a random spawn or did y'all spawn the boss?
no, this was the boss from the teleporter,
Yeah.
Okay.
which made it worse actually.
Good.
So the boss spawns. We start attacking it from a little bit, mind you, but we've looped a few times. This is like a god run in the making, pretty much. Gabe dashes into it, and that makes it like go backwards because of how much like force and power he had, and then it backed away from us into the fucking like out of the fucking skybox essentially.
Oh.
And
Yep.
it was, now mind you, this wouldn't be bad because we could still kind of attack it, but it was getting further and it was getting harder to hit, and enemies kept spawning. By this time we're like super strong, so all the enemies are strong, and trying to sit there and kill it is kind of difficult, but we're trying to make it work. Now it's overloading.
Oh!
And I think you know what that means.
That's
right?
actually AIDS!
So,
You should have
It kept-
started with that. Fuck!
yeah, so, yeah, it backed up and it got further and further and further, and it kept regenning.
Oh, that's cancer.
We thought the run was over. We were so
A
close
good-
to just giving up.
A good chunk of the power wasn't being used because I'm melee. I was just watching. Essentially,
You were just sitting there, just
I was throwing my little
Just
shuriken.
shooting for
That's
dear
it.
life.
just sitting there, just sounding yourself.
I'm just playing a mercenary, fucking playing with my dick and shoving my sword in it.
Jesus Christ.
The devs, you know, fucked it
Yeah,
up. But
that should, like, something should be done about that. That shouldn't be able
Please.
to happen. Like
So
that.
you do know, like, if y'all have anything that y'all actually say, Hoppo will respond if I send him the clip of this podcast.
well, yeah, send them the whole podcast.
That and
No.
like right one
Why not?
one stream, I think it was a stream where either that or I think I recorded it regardless, but I somehow glitched myself into the teleporter like rings to fucking Mithrix. I got glitched in the rings as I opened it to do the loops, and the little slime bounced me into it. I fell through it and got glitched inside of it. I was stuck in it for like 30 minutes. I thought the run was over. Somehow I got out. But that needs to not happen. That and falling through the platform going to the new. That didn't used to happen, and it happens all the time now. What's up with that?
I haven't had any like problems with like any glitches yet per se. What I can say is, why does the blind vermin and the blind pest do so much damage? Especially like the flying one, it hits you like a fucking truck.
Yeah, the blind
Like it's spitting out a sound.
Yeah, it hits. Shut up.
Yeah?
Shut up. It hits so hard and for no reason. Like, I do understand like some of the enemies hit hard, but that thing can one shot you on the first
pretty
stage.
stupid.
It doesn't make sense. We should like, you know, I guess collect some video evidence and send it to them because fuck. Anyway,
I mean, I'll send the evidence to them all
Well,
day.
if that's supposed to happen.
what do you mean that's supposed to happen? The only enemy that
Well,
I
if
can
that's just
the only enemy that I could think of that hit like hard was
So it's if you haven't played it, my man, you gotta go get the DLC and try it out.
the only enemy I can say that hit hard, but like it hit hard, but it wasn't like oh my god I'm gonna die, but it was still like oh that's hard. The brass contraptions always hit hard.
Yeah.
But
well, yeah, but that's like avoidable damage.
yeah.
You think that?
You would think that, but the brass contraptions will literally manifest and just hit you. And sometimes the Elder Lemurians, sometimes they hit hard as fuck too for no.
I was gonna say the enemies just base spawn like damn near pre-firing. They pre-fire while spawning pretty much.
Yeah, they'll spawn and
just
instant lock you.
immediately clap your shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Well, as
if you're
far as I
not
remember, the brass
reacting,
contraptions do actually have a you can see them. Now, sometimes they'll spawn in areas that you just don't notice them.
That's what we're saying.
Exactly.
They do that all the time now.
they
They will spawn
manifest out
enemies
of
right
nowhere.
above you.
But like, worrying about a brass contraption is one thing, but a blind pest, like they don't. The thing is, like with a brass contraption, you might get like
damn near no sound.
you might get 2 or 3 brass contraptions. But with the blind pest, they have like a swarm of them, and you gotta dip and dodge through all this. Or if you get hit by 2 of them, you are dead. There is no arm. No, you're gone. They hit so hard for no reason.
Yeah, that's true. They be hitting like trucks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that being
What?
said, fucking Void character, top 10, busted in all the good ways. I don't know why everybody's riding the fucking railgunner so hard.
I like her. She's cool.
Void Fiend is
No, Void Fiend is
fucking
badass.
cracked.
Void Fiend's badass, but I
cracked. Cracked.
I also
Completely busted.
I also like the Void, the railgunner. She's cool, yes. But no, yeah,
What's a she?
yes, a girl, yeah.
Cool.
And the fucking Voidling boss. It's a cuck of a boss.
That
You know,
boss
that's
is-
another
that
thing.
boss is
Fix
stupid, actually.
That fucking stage that you have to do to get to the fucking Voidling. That's a bullshit. That stage sucks dick. Change it, Hoppo. It's bad. It's bad. For those of you who have never been there, right? There's a secret boss in the game. There's another secret boss in the game called the Voidling. It's like this giant void spider. It's got a big eyeball. And you have to go to a stage where you charge up teleporters to be able to unlock the boss teleporter to go fight it. And on that fucking stage, they do nothing but spawn void enemies. And I don't know, not the void, not the fucking void enemies that get taken over by the infestors.
No, the goddamn the void the void devastators
void
are
enemies.
fucking ridiculous.
No. See, it's not even the devastators, right? They seem like the most menacing because they're fucking huge and they hit like trucks, but they're so easy to dodge. It's the fucking lobsters.
The void
The
jailers.
fucking
They're
lobsters. The
stupid.
jailers are stupid. They're dumb. First of all, they spawn pretty much nothing but void creatures the whole time on you. When the void devastators die, they have a huge explosion, way bigger than the reavers. When the fucking void jailers die, they shoot a ball of void at you. That if it touches you, you die. You get one, and it chases you. It follows you. It doesn't just go in one direction. It heat seeks you. That is stupid when it's spawning like 20 of them, 30 of them around you in a circle while you're in a fucking teleporter radius.
I do remember the first time we ran into the fucking void jailers. I'm pretty sure they killed both of y'all. I only survived because I wasn't there at the time.
Like that shit there. That's kind of stupid.
Like, I do
I'm not saying
understand.
do something like
I understand that the void enemies are meant to be strong, but fuck.
they're not that strong though. Is the thing.
Because also the void jailers can also hold you in place like the void reavers.
Yeah, but the void reavers at this point, at least for me, they're not that bad.
No, they're not that bad. But the thing about the jailers, it can hold you in place while you're.
No, the jailers are much worse. The
Yeah.
jailers are definitely out of the three. The jailers are the worst, and here's why: they can pull you towards them. They can suck you in. They can literally
they can do
suck
that. That
you
is
towards them. They have a little little beam attack, a little fucking gun attack that they can shoot at you, and then, right when they die, they shoot a ball at you that chases you down. It's heat seeking. The other two, see the Devastator and the Reavers, theirs is tied to that radius. The Void Reavers is much smaller. The Devastators is huge. The fucking jailers can follow you. And when you're trying to charge teleporters that late at the game, you have to stay in a radius, regardless of whether it's like big or small.
If you're
You
not
can't stand still. Sometimes you just have to leave out of the radius. You just gotta leave.
If you're trying to fucking actually get to the portal to the void boss,
Yes, this is
trying
to
to get to the void link.
and then
also
another
just
thing
awful.
about that is, right? Another thing about that is, when you start the fucking teleporters, the void teleporters, everything that's not in them, in terms of players, die. So players just start dying outside of the teleporters, and it's fucking crazy. That's crazy, dude.
Cause like you got to be in that small circle while watching.
If
out
you
for
made it
all-
that
yeah,
small,
while watching,
right?
yeah, well, even like the base is not that fucking big.
No, it's not that big.
It's not that big. So you gotta stay in this small area while watching out for Reavers, Devastators, and Jailers, plus the Barnacles and whatever the fuck else.
Yeah,
they
whatever
decide to
else they
spawn.
decide to spawn, because they do spawn some like enemies too, some like normal enemies, but they're mostly just spawning void shit. So, yeah,
Get on that house.
Yeah. that's a bit much to handle. It's a bit much, especially for a boss that's probably gonna rock your shit anyways.
The first time I remember when I first got to the Voidling, I got there and I was like, all right. And I was like, oh, new boss, it's pretty cool. And like it shot out its shots, and I was like, let me try to dodge this, and then I died. Like I saw it coming, and I was getting ready to dodge, and then I was just dead, and I was like, how the fuck did I even die? Like I get it, it's a boss, I get it, but why does it hit so goddamn hard?
You know, that's fair. That's fair, though. That's fair. I'll give them that on the Void Link, right?
Mithrix
Because
doesn't even fucking
by
hit that
then-
hard.
Because look, by then, right, to get to that boss, as I stated earlier off podcast, the only two ways to get to him are going to the void fields, clearing them, then either have the portal spawn there or like randomly throughout the next fucking teleporters you do, or go to Mithrix, beat him, and then go back to where you spawn. Those are tall orders in their own rights. Those are tall orders. You have to be some type of strong to do either of those. One definitely more than the other, but still, you have to have some kind of power. You can't just go clear void fields.
No, void enemies.
You go in there when you're not ready, you go get clapped.
Base void enemies are just kind of like the corruptors. When they corrupt the regular enemies, they're just really scary. They're scary.
Yeah. So it's already like at that point you've pretty much accepted the challenge. Like you said, fuck Mithrix, fuck the first secret boss in the game, Sackboy. I'm gonna go for the Void Link.
Going for the void link is not always the best option.
Hardly ever, unless you, I don't know, don't want to gamble with life and death. If y'all have like a really, really, really good run, solid run, and I mean like somehow you got like a few extra lives in your back pocket, then yeah, maybe go for it if you're feeling confident. But watch your ass, because all it takes is one of those fucking death circles to hit you, and the run's gonna be over because it don't do damage. Blocking it ain't gonna work. Ain't no amount of luck is gonna stop that. If it touches you, you die.
Y'all got any closing statements? I know you
No.
Subscribe to twitch.tv/Yakinor.
Also, don't forget to check out the podcast I was
Don't
on.
forget to check out the podcast.
Be sure to use plenty of lube when you sound, children.
Shut up.
Yes, don't be fucking cretins.
Trying to do an advert here.
Also use loot for her too.
Like I was
It's
saying,
Yes,
okay.
of course.
You don't have to be naturally wet. Just do it for her sake too.
don't forget to check
I'll
out
spit my work.
the Poly podcast. I'm gonna leave the link in the description, of course. Shout out to I'm gonna just go check their names just to make sure. Shout out to Darius and who the hell is the other guy? Fuck. Oh,
This
no.
guy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, shout out to Darius and Javon. They're really, really cool. I'm glad that they had me on. Hopefully they can be on here one day. I can't wait till I'm able to be on their podcast again. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more like this. Yeah, see you guys later with your nice glass of Yorkshine.